Banana phone. Doo, 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 doo. Hello and welcome to Cooking with Josh. Already in progress. Actually, we're not already in progress. We're like ready to start.
Some stuff.
I portioned out. That's like step one. I should have like a bowl already in front of me. What's the better lighting?
I don't know. Probably this? Sure.
So, today we're making cookies. We make a lot of cookies on this channel.
I like cookies.
I like cookies too. But these ones have a distinction. They are made with margarine instead of butter. We don't have to pull out the secret butter for this. Alright, so what we have here is a cup and a quarter of all-purpose flour. We're going to put that in. We've got... what is this? This is baking powder. How much baking powder?
It should be baking soda.
Baking soda.
Is it baking soda?
It's baking powder. But you're right, it should be baking soda. We'll come back to that. We got salt. We've got half a teaspoon of salt. So we're going to put that in there. And then we're going to get baking soda instead of baking powder. Where do we store that?
In the baking ingredients. You wouldn't use fridge baking soda to actually bake with. That would be disgusting. It would taste like the whole fridge.
1 teaspoon of baking soda. Good catch there.
Hey, here's a funny thing.
What's a funny thing?
In the recipe, it says this should take 10 minutes, and now we'll know exactly how long it takes. I never thought about that before now. So far, you're at 3 minutes. You only have 7 minutes before they have to go in the oven.
7 more minutes?
Are you preheating the oven?
No. No, preheat your oven to 375 so that by the time your cookies are ready, your dough, your batter, yeah. We should mix this. Just give it a light stir. I'm using a fork because a fork works kind of like a whisk. We are supposed to beat the margarine and the sugars. So we've got, I believe, half a cup of margarine, half a cup of pressed brown sugar, and a quarter cup of regular granulated sugar. Alright, and we're going to beat this with the mixer, so come on over to the plug-in. Alright, what number should I use?
1.
1?
You don't need to.
Alright, how's that look? Pretty good?
Your edges. The one edge. Yeah. Better. I'd use 1 for all of it. I think over mixing with the mixer is a reason for a lot of my baking fails.
Okay, well there we go. We got that. Now we're going to add an egg and half a teaspoon of vanilla. No, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. 1 full teaspoon of vanilla is going in there. And 1 egg. How are we doing for time?
You have 4 minutes left.
4 minutes, okay. Alright. Back to 1. Alright, there we go. That's mixed. Gradually add the flour mix. Gradually add flour mix. Alright. So, let's do this two-handed, eh?
Okay, stop.
Looking good. What are we do with this flour.
Oh, you didn't finish adding it all?
No.
Oh, God. I don't know.
It'll be fine. We gotta add chocolate chips now. Let's go back over here. Alright, we got half a cup of chocolate chips. Gonna add that to the mixture. Alright. Cookie dough. I shouldn't eat it. It's got raw egg in it. We're gonna dollop these onto a baking sheet, or a couple of baking sheets.
That's way too big of a spoon.
Like this one?
Yeah. And if you get a second one, it helps you scoop it off.
Hot tip from Shelby. How many should I go across? Like 3?
Only 2 actually.
You're gonna need a lot of baking dishes.
Yeah.
10 minutes, my ass. This is the boring part anyway.
Yeah. There's cat politics occurring. They both want to sit in the middle of the window instead of each of them sitting in half of the window. I always thought you were supposed to be able to get a dozen cookies on a cookie sheet, but I think that's just like absolute bullshit. I've never like followed a recipe in terms of how far apart to put cookies and had more than that fit on a pan. I've done it out of laziness. The quality of this part of the filming is terrible.
This is the lull.
Is this where you lose all your viewers?
Because, yeah, this is where everyone's like, stop watching. What you gonna do, talk about his cats again? If I had a nickel every time I spooned a cookie, I'd be... If I had a view every time I spooned a cookie, I'd have, you know, like, monetization by now.
You only have like 14 cookies.
But I mean, I've done a lot of cookie videos. We've done a lot of cookie videos.
Yeah, that's still probably like 100 cookies. Maybe 150 cookies. I don't think that's enough to get paid for YouTube.
It's not. Alright, we know the oven's heated up, it beeped at us.
And you're only 3 minutes late.
Alright, well, let's get these in. Should I change the inside? Do I need to adjust?
Oh, completely. You should never bake with your shelf on like the lowest one. You want to be like in the center.
Wait, so this one's fine.
Yeah, and then I would pick that one up. Yeah.
Alright, 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Are we gonna film this whole time?
No, let's cut. I don't need them right away. As you said, they need to cool for 2 minutes on the baking sheet.
That's true.
Is this how they looked for you?
Yeah. And then like in the 2 minutes they like settled. Although they're not quite that brown yet, to be
Should we
honest.
bake them a little longer?
Maybe they need a couple more minutes. Just a little longer, like 2 minutes.
2. Alright, so we need to let these cool on the pan for about 2 minutes before we move them over to a cooling rack. Don't they look delicious?
Yes, yes they do.
chocolate chip cookies. You don't have to get everything.
You don't?
No. Did you think that this bit was super crucial to the video?
Isn't every bit crucial to the video? I thought all the bits were crucial.
If we lose a bit here and there, I think we'll survive. But no, that's okay. We'll film this. It's been about 2 minutes, and now we're letting them cool on the racks.
Your pants are in it now. You'll want to cut that part out.
I'm wearing embarrassing colored pants. I wonder how these would taste with peanut butter.
Probably pretty good.
And there we go. We'll get a few more shots. Alright, let's do the YouTube stuff. YouTube stuff. Thank you all for watching. Remember to hit that like. Remember to hit that subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this one. We post every Friday, and once a month we go live.
Does that cover all the YouTube stuff?
Mostly. I'm going to try one of these. Yeah.
Yep.
Mmm.
Could you be more specific?
This is a really delicious cookie. Get a close-up of that bite.
Are they the same as the ones I made? They sound crispier? Question mark?
They're gooey in the middle.
Yeah.
Nice and chewy. Got a bit of crunch. It's got like best of all worlds. This particular cookie has like no chocolate chips in it though.
Ah!